Welcome everyone, my name is Nicole and today we have 25 minute class where the focus is strength in our back. So if that sounds like a lovely yoga class to you, let's go ahead and begin seated. You can feel free to sit up on something if you find your knees right high, or if you find this more comfortable. No matter where you're at, we are gonna focus on growing a little bit in the spine, sitting up real tall, checking out our shoulders, giving them a nice little shrug, roll down onto our backs. So let's place the palms up on our knees and to begin breathing, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Breathing in and out. We can try to maintain this breath throughout our practice and return to its sound when we find our mind starting to wander. Let's go ahead and bring our hands to touch at heart center. Take a moment, notice how you feel, and then if you would like, go ahead and set an intention for the class, maybe a word, anything that calls to you that you'd like to see more of in your life. It's very simple but effective. And then inhale, drop the hands, raise the fingers overhead. And then exhale, take a twist to the right, look over your right shoulder. Inhale the arms up, and then exhale, twist to the left, look over the left shoulder. And then just flow with your breath. Inhaling at the top and exhaling the twist. Last round. Inhale up. Let's meet back at center. Draw the hands through. You can rest them down. Let's just drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Breathe into your neck for a moment. Inhale up, and then let the ear fall to the other shoulder. Inhale up. And let's come on to all fours, table with our wrists under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Take a few cat-cows here. So pull in through the core, round behind the heart, drop the head, cat. And then for cow, drop the belly, tailbone tilts to the sky, chin lifts. And just move between the two with your breath. And then we're going to pause at neutral and press down with your left hand, right hand, reach it out in front of you, and then extend your left toes, really reach those behind you. And you can just work it here, breathing, pulling in through the core, or you want to add a little curl curl in and extend out. So inhale, curl in, and exhale, press away, your fingers and your toes away. Several more. And pause with the fingers and the toes extended, and then kick the back foot in, reach around, foot or ankle, kick up, breathe. And then you can go ahead and release, and we will prepare for the other side. So left fingers, right toes. Really reach them away from one another. Pull in, engage your core, and just stay breathing here, balancing, or if you'd like to curl in. Exhale, press away. Curling in. Pause, extended. Kick the back foot in. Reach around for the foot or the ankle, and then kick up. Keep breathing. And then go ahead and release. We're going to sit back on our heels. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, come up onto your knees. Clasp the hands. Little tuck here, as the focus is going to be really engaging, hands out in front and coming back straight like a board. Exhaling. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale. So legs whole, moving in one line. Go back one more time. Inhale forward. Come back down. And then come forward. Knees directly under hips in a 90. And then we're going to bring our hands out in front. Puppy pose. Pressing the hands strongly as you kind of would in downward dog. Lifting those hips high, and then letting the heart drop towards the earth. The forehead can come down to the earth on a block, or even the heart can come all the way down and the chin comes forward. So work it wherever you're at. And breathe. Inhale, look forward, and then we're going to shift forward onto our bellies. Take a moment in Sphinx pose with the elbows under the shoulders, forearms pressing down strongly. Roll it across your heart. And then we're going to prepare for some locust poses. First, pick one foot off, reach it further behind, and then the same with the other. And reach it back further. Come down, hands under shoulders. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Roll one and then the other. And a little baby cobra. Inhale, lift, no hands. Shoulders are not scrunching in your ears, but lightly rolling down your back. And then rest your forehead on your hands. So these locust variations, we're gonna do 3. You can do all 3, or you can just pick one, or if you want to just rest. Lots of options. So, first one, hands down by your sides, palms facing up. Check your shoulders, are they pitching forward? Roll them up and onto your back. And then on the inhale, we're gonna lift the chest and the toes. Point those fingers and toes behind you. And you can use the stretching of the fingertips behind you to help lift your chest and breathe. And then exhale, release. Rest your forehead on your hands. Take a deep breath. Feel your belly expand into the earth. And sigh it out the mouth. 2 more like that. Deep breath in through the nose, filling up the belly. And sighing it out the mouth. Last time. And then our next variation would be clasping the hands above the low back. And this one especially tends to make my shoulders want to pitch forward. So check out yours. And if they are, just get them ready by rolling them up and back. Pulling. You can see even if before I lift with my motivation here, just pulling the hands causes some height. And then inhale, lift up, lift the toes, really pull your hands behind you and breathe. One more deep breath in. And then go ahead and release and rest your forehead once more. And take a deep breath, fill up your belly. 2 more deep breaths. And for our last locust variation is our Superman. So we're gonna have our hands out in front of us. Prepare karate chop, put a little lift, and then lift the toes, the feet, the hands, and breathe. And this time we're using the opposing, like reaching in front and behind to help lift. And exhale, release. Rest your forehead, deep breath in. 2 more. And then hands under shoulders. Press up, knees wide, toes touch for child's pose. Take a moment here. And then inhale, shift up. to seated. And then let the hips slide to the left. Reach your fingertips off to the right, up and over. Get a little side stretch in. Maybe look up. And then inhale, back through center. Send your hips through center, off the other way. Left hand reaches out, up and over. And then inhale, come on up, and then we're gonna bring our legs out in front of us. Prepare to lay down on your backs. And then from here, we're gonna work some bridge. So lightly roll each shoulder under you, and then have your heels about near your fingertips, and then either option here to first grab a hold of the mat and like you're tearing it apart, roll your shoulders under you even more, and then you would lift, press your hips up, and then maybe now you want to clasp under your low back. And then here you want to roll your shoulders under you even more. Wrists, forearms press down strongly. Back of the head presses down strongly. And then hips high. Maybe lift the toes and pressing down with your feet like you're going to kick yourself in the bum. But don't lift your feet. Activate your hamstrings, the back of your legs, and your glutes. And then go ahead and remove the arms. Roll down nice and gently. Knees knock in for a moment. And then we'll prepare for one more go round here. So you can either start with gripping the outside of the mat or pressing the hips up. Rolling the shoulders under. Press up. And you can press the feet away from you to help lift your chest to your chin. And then you can get even more height by lifting those toes and that kicking your bum in the to activate really strong. So much going on in this pose. It is totally okay if you don't get it all right now. It kind of evolves. And it offers different things depending on what you're going for. Okay, lower down gently. Take a deep breath in and out. And then cross your right ankle just above your left knee. Right hand through the whole thread, the needle. Left hand comes around. You can roll around if it feels nice, or just hold statically and breathe, sending your breath to those sensational places. And then lower, switch, left ankle above right knee, feet flex strongly. Right foot lifts off the floor, left hand comes through the hole, reach around, look for your hands. You can always just clasp around too. There's no need to, you don't have to clasp your hands. but do breathe into sensations. And then let's go ahead and happy baby. Grab the outside edges of your feet. Draw those knees down to the outside of your torso. And when you are ready, go ahead and hug yourself into a ball. Squeeze all your muscles tight. Hold your breath. And when you can't hold it any longer, release out along the earth for Shavasana. The toes roll out, palms turn up, shoulders gently roll under. Feel free to take any kind of variation that will bring you the most comfort so that you can stay in your Shavasana shape. Just in several moments here. I'll guide you out in just a moment. If you're ready to come out, roll to your right side, take a deep breath in, or always stay in Shavasana as long as you would like. Use your hands to push yourself back to seated, and just take a moment to reflect on the beginning of class and now. No judgments, just noticing. Thank you for practicing with me. The light within me sees and recognizes the light within you. Take care.